Hey guys, how are you tonight? It is Wednesday, and I'm really stoked that you're online and you're doing this tutoring. Um, Appreciate the work that you're putting in. And this is going to be fun. We're going to talk about plot today again, and we're going to do a plot roller coaster, but this time you're going to kind of dig into the stories on your own, okay? And so let me show you what we're going to do. This should be a quick lesson, but a very valuable lesson because, listen, stories that you put down that you're not into, they don't have a great plot. The plot isn't grabbing you. And really, plot is what problems or conflicts that the characters are having and how are they going to solve them. It's that simple. Now, the elements of plot are what? We're talking setting, characters, the events that the characters go through. The big ones are problem and the solution. How are they solving this with the events that are happening? And then we know that the climax of a story is that part of a story where you're going to get that question answer. How are these characters going to solve this problem or issue that they're having? And you're just about to find out how they're going to do that. And then, boom, you find out that's the climax, okay? So let's take a look. We have a plot roller coaster, and I have it set up already, and you're looking at it right now. Now, here's the thing. I want you guys to set you're gonna do two of these, okay? So let me write this in really quick. You're gonna do two of these guys right here. Now you're doing these for small stories, so it should be pretty easy, right? So you're gonna set up two of these. So you can pause this screencast and take a second and set up your plot roller coaster like this. I want this at the top, and you're gonna circle whichever one you think it is. I want you to write in what the problem was, the solution was, what you thought the most exciting part of the little selection was. And since they're small stories, I'm only saying that you should do, three big events, maybe even two events that helped lead to the solution to whatever ailment that the characters had. List your characters. So there you have it. I want you to do two of these. So you are going to log into your Google Classroom. So I will do that right now with you. So here we go. Bye. We're going to log into Google Classroom, and we're going to read the stories. Plots are good. So I'll wait just a half a millisecond while you guys get logged in, or you can pause my screencast and get logged in. Once you're logged in, just know that I'm going to read both stories with you. Okay? And here we go. After the move, Huck lay in the grass and felt the ladybugs crawling up his arms. First of all, ew. Anyway, Huck's laying in the grass, ladybugs crawling up his arm. The sun was out, but the cool breeze in the air washed over him like a wave falling on itself. Huck and his family had just moved into the neighborhood a week earlier. It was a month before summer break would finish, and Huck hadn't made any friends in the neighborhood. He was worried. It would be his first year at a new school, and he knew how kids treat new students. He had seen a few neighborhood kids playing around, but they hadn't really talked to him. Just as the ladybugs began to scatter, Huck heard a pop. He looked up to the sky and saw a baseball in the clouds. Then it began to rocket down to where Huck lay. Huck panicked, rolled over to the side, and stood up running. The ball landed right in the spot where he was. "Hey, you're pretty fast," a voice said. Huck looked over to see three kids staring from the fence of the house next door. "Sorry about that," one of them said. "It kind of got away from me." "I'm Claudio, and these two knuckleheads are Robert and Dean." Robert and Dean tipped their caps like real baseball players. "I'm Huck," Huck responded. "You mind tossing that ball back to us?" Claudio held out his glove above the fence. Huck picked up the ball and tossed it to Claudio. The ball whistled through the air and hummed. Huck threw it so hard, it popped. The pop that rang out when it hit Claudio's glove sounded like a punch. It felt like a punch, too. Claudio took off his glove and shook his hand. "Man, that felt like lightning. You want to come over?" Claudio asked. Robert and Dean both tipped their caps. Immediately, Huck ran toward the fence, hopped over. Suddenly, he couldn't wait for school to start. All right, and I'll tell you what, as a bonus, and I'll write this on here, bonus, okay? I'll add some extra Cotignacs. What point of view was this story told? Right? What point of view? First, second, or third? So that'll be a nice little bonus if you have that written down and you show it to me. More Cotignacs. So what they want to know is what's Huck's main conflict? What's the problem that he's facing? Okay, and you're going to read these on your own. Okay. And now we're going to move on to Nature's Water Park. Again, I want you to pause the video, do a new plot roller coaster with all the elements that I have here. Look, I'll show them to you. I'll show it to you again. You're going to have all the elements for a new one. Nature's Water Park, right? You already did one for the first story. Do one for this story now. Nature's Water Park. Here we go. Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day, whined Milena and her sister Kelly as they stared at their soaked backyard. You two should go outside and play, said Mom. Mom, the weather is awful. Look, the rain is pouring, Milena said. So, said Mom. So, the girls asked. The weather is warm, so you will not catch a cold. There is not any thunder and lightning to worry about, Mom explained. This is the perfect time for both of you to play in the rain. Play in the rain, Milena asked. Sure, said Mom. Think of it as Nature's Water Park. I especially like it because its admission is free. Kelly and Milena stared at Mom to make sure she was serious, and Mom finally asked, well, what are you two waiting for? With that, Milena and Kelly scooted out the door. They danced around in the rain and splashed in puddles all afternoon. The rain made playing on the backyard swing even more fun. They never thought that a rainy day could be so exciting. Okay, again, bonus. Tell me what point of view that story is written in. And then right here it is. What is the solution to the girl's problem? And I guess you're going to have to know, before you can tell how they solved their problem, shouldn't you write down what their problem was? And shouldn't you write down some of the things that happened and then maybe the most exciting part? You know, like, well, what are you waiting for? I gave some away. Now, what was the solution? Who are the characters, right? What was it? Character versus, and you better get this one. It's pretty obvious, right? So, there you have it, gang. You are going to do, here I am again, hello. You're going to do both those stories. I read them to you. You're going to do the plot roller coaster for them. And then you'll answer both of the questions on the Google form and submit it. Here's the deal. 2 out of 2, get you some Cotignacs. You come in and show me that you have the work, you're getting a lot of Cotignacs. You answer the bonus, you're getting lots of Cotignacs. I'm buying 10 candy bars this week. You guys get your own bin. You do the math. You're gonna be getting hooked up big time. So, without any further ado, shut this video off and get to work, y'all. Have a great night, and thanks again for participating and putting in the hard work. Tadero out.